Hi, I'm Jason Chilver, host of From Now to Wow with Cornerstone Builders. I'm standing in the Cornerstone showroom at 14680 South Tamiami Trail. If you're thinking about remodeling a room or several rooms in your home, this is the perfect place to start. Cornerstone Builders offers custom cabinetry, countertops, flooring, backsplashes, shower doors, tiling, really everything when it comes to home or room remodel. On top of our huge selection of personalized items, we offer a full design team to help Cornerstone clients turn their vision into reality. And Cornerstone's design team is the best around. I should know, I'm a designer at Cornerstone myself. I've actually been with Cornerstone for 9 years and have helped create hundreds of beautiful custom remodels that myself, Cornerstone Builders, and the homeowners can be proud of. Cornerstone is dedicated to customer service, dedicated to creating homes that are the perfect expression of the homeowner's vision. We do not take any deposits on remodels, and almost every product we sell is made right here in Southwest Florida by Cornerstone, which is why we can offer a lifetime warranty on absolutely everything we manufacture. The owners of this first home were looking to update an old kitchen and 2 less than glamorous bathrooms. The Cornerstone crew achieved exactly what the homeowners were looking for. Let's take a look at that remodel. I'm Jason Chilver. On this episode of Now to Wow, we're going to take this outdated Naples condo and transform it into a luxurious home that is reflective of the customer's style.
It's our vacation home, second home. Get down here as much as we can home. It started out as a simple project and it turned into a all-enveloping project, but very happy with the job that Cornerstone's done. It's phenomenal.
We haven't done anything since 1999, so we really needed a nice upgrade.
Cornerstone gutted our kitchen, both bathrooms, and our laundry room. And really, it started out as, gee, we really got to get rid of the Formica and let's do granite. And gee, we really don't like the window dressings, let's do, plantation shutters. And that was really all we were going to do. And then the project just enveloped and it just kept going. And as he would show us how things could look, it just looked better and better and better and better. And we said, we're going for it. And it just was phenomenal. It's even better than we imagined.
To do, 2 bathrooms and a kitchen, it was just very overwhelming, to pick all that out. And Jason just was on the money with everything.
I really thought we were going to spend at least 2 days with them and at least go back twice after going to the granite factory. We spent 1 full day with Jason in Cornerstone, and we spent half a day at the granite factory, went back the next day, and everything was done. He had everything laid out with beautiful pictures, and there was just a couple of tweaks we had to do with it. They made it phenomenally easy.
In this kitchen, we're going to take an outdated, closed-in kitchen, go ahead and open it up, add new lighting, new cabinets and countertops. The existing cabinets are builder's grade thermofoil, which we're going to change out with new custom wood cabinets with a medium color tone with barley glaze. We're going to take the old white outdated appliances, change them over to stainless steel, a nice slide-in stove, which will give it a nice architectural look, counter depth refrigerator, which will give it a little bit more space in the kitchen. We're going to take these soffits out up top, which is going to give us the opportunity to give taller cabinets, 42 inches with crown molding. We're going to take out this existing drywall pantry and put in a wooden pantry that'll match all the cabinets. We're going to put rollouts at the very bottom, which will be more functional for a chef. With Cornerstone, we bring in our old material. We have granite and quartz and solid surface. This customer decided to go with granite countertops, colonial gold, which is a nice wavy action in it. We put a 20-year sealer on it, so there's no worry about potential for staining. What I like to do is pick the cabinets first, then the countertops, and then the backsplash. Backsplash is very important. With so many choices, you really want to coordinate that with your countertops. What we decided to go with here is a tumbled stone with decorative inserts. With the granite countertops, we always want to do an undermount sink. Many choices: stainless, granite composite, porcelain. We're going to do a stainless undermount sink. It's just a better look, easier to clean. You can wipe everything off right into the sink. The most important thing in the kitchen is lighting. We're going to take the old lighting, change them out to LED can lights, and all the under cabinet lights will also be LED on a dimmer, which will bring a lot more light into the kitchen.
The kitchen, we had a number of walls removed, and it was old, it was dated, it was 15 years. It was older cabinetry, white, Formica, and just a lot of walls with an accordion closet. behind us here, there was a wall that connected to this, and then behind us, the cabinets came out, so you couldn't see through it. So the kitchen was very cramped and just felt like congested, felt like you're in a hotel room. So with Jason's help, we were able to, blast the walls out, remove them, push the cabinets back, push everything up, and just work along that line. From the kitchen perspective, we had a very old accordion-style cabinet door that was just hideous. They were able to pull that out and turn it into a pantry, and just did a wonderful job with the cabinets and, extending everything for us. Cabinetry was all done first, the granite was after. He took us over to the granite warehouse. We kind of walked through and looked at a number of different styles or pieces, and we just picked these two that just kind of hit us and jumped out and said, that was it. He was very instrumental in trying to pick the right granite or the style of granite that would match the wood cabinetry all around, and it just worked beautifully. After we had picked out the granite, we went back and then picked out the tile backsplash to match, and that was all based on how the cabinetry would flow with the granite to the backsplash and the tiling. There was a small spot, maybe 4 inches, that they couldn't figure out what to do with, and they built a custom spice rack in there.
Which is wonderful.
We're like, what the heck is this? And we opened it up, it's like, wow, look at that.
Yeah. That was a surprise, and a really nice surprise, because I do enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
We're now in the master bath, and here we're going to change out the new custom wood cabinets, new granite countertops. We're going to take the existing shower, we're going to convert it to a brand new shower with frameless glass door and all new tile, and we're going to go ahead and add 2 new shower heads. In the tub, we're going to change the fixtures, but we're going to go ahead and tile the face of it, tile over the top of the tub, just to give it a nice updated look. With Cornerstone Builders, we make our own cabinets, which is really nice because we can add a medicine cabinet that'll match our cabinets, and then we'll make a new mirror that has the same frame that'll match the cabinets as well, and update it to what the customer's going to love.
Our bathroom, again, was old, so, old Formica sink, countertops, and the shower stall had a single head that never really worked right for 15 years. And they gutted that and did just a beautiful job with that, with 2 heads in it and new controls. The way they set up the water controls for the double-headed shower is really cool. When you open up the shower door, there's a control head, so you don't have to go in and get wet to turn the shower control head or heads on, and then control whichever shower head you want, temperature-wise, which is, really neat.
And also there's so much more pressure. Like I said, it was only that one head, and we had no water pressure at all. And it's just fantastic.
In the guest bath, we're going to do something very similar that we did in the master. We're going to do new custom cabinets, a little taller, new granite countertops. We're going to do a medicine cabinet to match the cabinets, framed mirror to match the cabinets as well. In this bathroom, we're going to do something a little bit different. In here, it has a tub enclosure that we're going to take everything out and put in a nice walk-in shower with a frameless glass door.
The guest bathroom, again, just old and dated, had what they called a banjo-style Formica countertop, just old and yucky, and just this ugly tub. They gutted everything there and did a wonderful job with frameless glass doors there as well. Came out wonderful.
In the laundry room, we're going to do something a little bit different as well. All the other areas we did custom wood cabinets. We also make custom thermofoil cabinets. To save costs, we're going to go with 36-inch uppers thermofoil with crown molding, and then we're going to change it to new countertop and sink.
And the laundry room was just like, okay, we're here, we might as well just go across the hall, finish up with the granite, put in a new slop sink, it was old, put in new cabinets. That was just a natural progression. When they say we're going to wow you, wow doesn't even come close. It doesn't even broach the surface.
Amazing.
It's completely different. It's night and day different. It's just phenomenal. Now when you walk in, just from their perspective, all the construction and stuff they did, it just feels warmer, it feels homier. It's got like a big welcome mat out front now. It's not a place just to go to get away, it's a place to go and stay. And it's just amazing.
At Cornerstone, it's our desire to treat every customer like they're part of our family. After 47 years, my wife and I did our kitchen, and we are absolutely thrilled with it.
You've heard of the story of the shoemaker's family that has no shoes? Well, this kitchen man's wife finally has a new kitchen.
Nothing but the best for my bride.
Hey guys, how do you like Grim's new kitchen?
Are they ever going to be done with our kitchen remodel?
They should have been done weeks ago. I paid the contractor in full, and the job is still not done.
I knew we should have gone with Cornerstone Builders. They would have been done by now. And Joanne told me that Cornerstone Builders never requires a deposit. Are they even still out there working? I haven't heard them in a while.
I think I hear them working.
From kitchen and bath remodeling to custom closets and cabinetry, Cornerstone Builders of Southwest Florida give us the opportunity to wow you.
We've had this place for 12 years, and we rented it out while we were still living up there, and we were overseas for several years. So when we came back, I retired from overseas, and we moved in here and made our full-time residence in Florida. We knew we needed to renovate the place and get it just the way we wanted it from when we first bought it.
Also, we're going to need a lot more storage because we have a lot of stuff coming down from Maryland.
Yes. And my wife used to be in the building business up north, and she had a very good idea what she wanted to do with the kitchen. And Cornerstone worked very closely with her, and they were able to execute her dream and her desires, and we got a beautiful end product.
The big thing was we had a lot of areas that were inaccessible because it was just a standard builder's kitchen. There used to be a closet where the pantry is. It was a closet pantry, so there were walls and doors. Then there was a knee wall back behind here that went out, and we went back to the sheetrock of the kitchen everywhere around the whole kitchen. We knew that we needed a place for the dog food bin. Again, this is where having total custom cabinetry, which is what Cornerstone's big thing is they were able to design everything exactly the way we wanted it. A big drawer down here for pots and pans, room for the dog food bin, and then just other stuff that you would normally have in your pantry. Plus we had certain storage needs. I mean, the sort of things that we did was my silverware drawers, so that I've got all my silverware in here with silver cloth, and they put my drawers in, and it's very convenient to the dining area. We needed the wine storage, cookbooks. So that's been a real blessing. We had a picture in our minds. The only thing that's different from up in Maryland is I knew we wanted all of a white kind of a cabinet because this is kind of a dark corner in the condo here. So we went with the antique white, which just sets everything off really nice in here without being glaring white. We've learned over the years that we prefer to have a single sink rather than a double sink because of the bigger frying pans or a grill. It was big enough for the dog. That was our main.
Has to get a bath every once in a while. One of the things we did like is that everything was custom built. No pre-made cabinets, so there are no dead spaces, there are no filler spaces. Everything is usable, everything is fully accessible, and it's turned out well. I'm still trying to find things I put away. I can't find everything.
David's the cook in our kitchen.
I do most of the cooking, so.
What's your favorite?
My 36-inch cooktop. That's all I wanted, was a 36-inch cooktop, and I got it.
Cornerstone worked with us. We put in a 36-inch cooktop, and finding the right 36-inch hood and the right oven to go underneath of it so that it would look balanced. They worked with us to do that because we couldn't really move them around to too many different places. Each evening, somebody from Cornerstone's office would call me and say, we're going to have so-and-so there tomorrow, so-and-so and so-and-so. So I knew exactly what to expect. And even though Chris Spears, who is our project manager, he'd told me already what was happening, I'd get this phone call that also reinforced that, yep, they're all on the schedule and they're all going to be there when they said they're going to be there. One day for most of the demolition, second day for the rest of the demolition and starting the sheetrock and rough-ins. Third day they had all the sheetrock done. Fourth day they'd finished the rough-ins. Fifth day they started delivering cabinets. It was really unreal. And having them have everybody on staff, they have their own electrician, they have their own plumbers, they have their own tile people for doing the backsplash. Made it so smooth, they were basically in and out, ripped out walls, and they were in and out in 3 weeks.
And Cornerstone delivered a beautiful product. We're very happy with it.
Cabinets were the original when the place was built. And when we purchased it 10 years ago, we came in new and decided to do some remodeling. We immediately centered on the granite and on the countertops and left the cabinets the way they were because of cost and expense. And we came back this year and looked at it all and said, everything is great except the cabinets. So we need to do something about the cabinets. We found ourselves in a position of not wanting to change the granite out, so we needed more of a redo than we did a total rebuild. And Cornerstone was very comfortable in handling that, and they gave us many alternatives, or many options. We went down to the shop on 41, had a nice conversation with the sales staff, and we were impressed at that point. They came out and we were further impressed, and so we awarded the job to them. The thing that we were concerned about was matching what we had in the kitchen. Cornerstone seemed to have a variety of products and allowed us to have a couple choices, which was nice.
Our salesperson guided us through that. He brought out a lot of samples and we placed it next to the granite. Like my husband said, we did everything backwards. We did the backsplash and the granite, so we had to work with what we had. And this color appeared to be the absolute best to make everything in the kitchen look better, and it did. Our salesperson was wonderful. If we did it, it was great. If we chose not to do it, that was okay too. And he guided us towards the color, and he knew so much about it. And we were thoroughly impressed with their process and with our salesperson and just their choices. The other company that we had a bid from, our wait time was 8 to 10 weeks. Cornerstone had this job done in a couple of days, and it was just amazing. The workforce that came through here were wonderful. They were clean and they were on time and they were very, very friendly. I'm highly impressed with Cornerstone.
We were promised a start date, which they honored, promised a finish date, which they were on time with. They came back to make an adjustment or two, and it all went very quickly.
They're wonderful to work with. Anything you need touched up or replaced, they are there. I wish we could take them to Michigan. There's really a wow factor here. This was the last to do in our condo. This was it, and now we feel, that we're complete. We are totally complete.
Cornerstone's been in business since 1988. My goal is to give people the best possible job, the best possible product in the shortest amount of time.
I really wanted a company that was reputable. Cornerstone came in with quality work and a quality product and really gave me a beautiful new kitchen. When people come in, Cornerstone says, wow, and that's what people say. They walk in, they see my kitchen, and they're like, wow.
When we're all done with a job, I want them to look at it and say, wow.
People are always asking me, Gina, do you really love your kitchen? Do you really use it? As you can see, we get a lot of use out of our kitchen.
And don't forget who supplied all these fancy appliances you love so much.
Good Deal supplied all the appliances, like this double wall oven that I love.
And this cooktop where I'm stealing this meatball.
At Cornerstone, we give a lifetime warranty in everything we manufacture, and no deposit is required. Kids, what do you think about Cornerstone?
And Good Deal appliances.
Wow! Wow!
We heard about Cornerstone because of their reputation in the community and their advertising, and I did a lot of online research for customer satisfaction and found that they were one of the best in the area.
The kitchen before was very standard kitchen, very standard cabinetry, and it clearly needed an uplift. It was 15 years old. It didn't look like it was used, but it was very dated. But going with Cornerstone obviously gave it a whole fresh new look in here and just transformed this into something that we absolutely love.
We come from New York and we tend to like a design that has a little bit of a flair and a little bit of a typical Floridian look. And so we went to Cornerstone and we said we wanted a fun look. And when Cornerstone heard that, I didn't really have to explain it. They knew exactly what we wanted. We wanted to blend interesting granite with the dark woods and stainless steel. And it was actually a pleasurable experience to pick out everything because they had it all. They have their own granite yard. It is very user-friendly. You literally go and you walk past many, many, many slabs of granite. And we were immediately drawn to this particular granite because it had a lot of different colors, it had a lot of movement, and it had everything we were looking for. There was only 3 slabs left. That is exactly what we wanted. They immediately pulled it aside and we began to build the rest of the kitchen from there. The interesting part was, and this was actually the best part of doing our kitchen that I really appreciate from Cornerstone, just before they were about to cut the granite, they invited us to the granite yard again, and they had a template which they were going to apply over the granite. I knew I wanted a certain part of the granite in a certain area of the counter. They were able to let me reposition the granite and get the pieces and parts of the granite that I wanted in the certain cabinetry areas. And that to me was the best part of doing the kitchen project overall, because I had full control over what I wanted to look at every day.
The sealant on the granite, it's lifetime, no conditions that were on it, and that's one of the things that we absolutely love about the granite. The backsplash from Cornerstone took a very long time because with all the movement that was in the granite itself, we had to kind of go with something neutral and something subtle. And Cornerstone again came to the rescue because they put a good 10 or 15 different designs in front of us, let us pick and choose what we thought was the best, and then helped us narrow it down to the one that we thought was perfect. The choice in cabinetry from Cornerstone was phenomenal. They had so many different colors, so many different shapes, so many different styles. It really was to our advantage. But they helped us very much to narrow down exactly what we were looking for, so it was a real good experience. And then of course I love the color of the cabinets and the way the finish turned out exactly like they said it would.
The cabinetry on the doors that are adjacent to our kitchen actually bothered me a little bit because it had the traditional bifold doors, which were white, and because it was part of the kitchen area, I had asked if we could frame out the bifold doors and put cabinet fronts to them. And they ended up coordinating the doors to match. And to me, it just rounds out the whole area.
Cornerstone took about a month and a half, and they were projecting about 45 days. So not only were they on budget, but they were also on time, and we were very pleased with that. And typically, they would make phone calls a day in advance, and they would be here within certain hours on time and did the work during the time frame that they said that they would. Cornerstone has been absolutely great. The service, the follow-up, the phone calls, it's been absolutely positive, good experience with them. And what I really like the most about them is that even after there were a couple adjustments that needed to be made afterwards, they were always on top of it.
To be able to have so much input into a kitchen design instead of just being presented with a design and having hands-on ability to decide what you want to do and where it goes, to me was the best part of the project. Our guests are always amazed at how much more room there seems to be in our kitchen than before. Our cabinets are higher. We were able to eliminate a dinette area for eating and use the counter instead, which opened up the kitchen quite a bit. And the colors seem to be brighter here, even though we had white cabinets and dark cabinets now. The overall look of the kitchen itself seems to be more open and bright.
Not only would we suggest and recommend Cornerstone, we already have. Many of our friends that live here in the condominium that have come over and seen the new kitchen absolutely love it, and we've recommended them several times over. Cornerstone has been absolutely great. The service, the follow-up, the phone calls, it's been absolutely positive, good experience with them.
A few months ago, Jay from Good Deals asked if we would do a special showroom together, and we did. You know how my grandkids feel about their grandmother's cooking. Let's ask them how they feel about the new showroom. Kids, how do you feel about the new showroom? Wow! Cornerstone's been in business since 1988. My goal is to give people the best possible job, the best possible product in the shortest amount of time.
The thing that sold me on Cornerstone was I believed in them. It truly does look like a brand new house. It produced the wow factor over and over and over, and it still does.
When we're all done with a job, I want them to look at it and say, wow.
Cornerstone Builders has been in business since 1988. From bathrooms to kitchens to flooring to home remodels, we offer it all. As a Cornerstone client, you're treated to your own designer that'll work with you from the planning stages to achieve the exact vision you have for your home. Our job is to wow our customers, to make you feel safe and secure throughout the entire remodel process, and to walk you through every step of the way until your dream home is complete. Cornerstone takes no deposits, no money down, and all of our products that we manufacture come with a lifetime guarantee. If you'd like to learn more about Cornerstone Builders, view some past projects, or check out some of our options, visit cornerstonebuildersSWFL.com. That's cornerstonebuildersSWFL.com. To meet with a designer one-on-one, view options in person, and check out some stunning examples, visit one of our showrooms. Cornerstone has 2 locations in Fort Myers and 1 in Naples. Thanks for spending some time with me checking out some of Cornerstone's success stories right here on From Now to Wow with Cornerstone Builders. I'm Jason Chilver. Until next time.